Hey, this video is going to be all over the place. I just kind of wanted to sit down and like almost do it for myself to be able to look back on and be like, I'm proud of you for taking that step of faith. I just felt very called to sharing and creating, and I think I've always been very confused on how to do that in a way that feels glorifying to God and also fulfilling personally. For those of you who don't know, or if you've watched this channel for a while now, I'm a wedding photographer. I've been a wedding and portrait photographer since 2020. The best career I could possibly ask for. Just never thought you could do that as a career growing up. Being my own boss and getting to just create imagery all day, like that's such a dream. You're working for yourself. As time has gone on, it's almost been like, I don't necessarily want to stop doing what I'm doing. I almost want to shift it and still have other places to fall back on. I guess that's where this video comes in, is I've needed a lot of time with the Lord to reflect on where I am and where I feel like He's calling me. I feel like I've come to a conclusion that the biggest thing I feel called to in any kind of career, I feel like it's always been storytelling and has always been creating. And I've always been confused because there's so many different ways I like to do those things. Something I've always loved since I was little was traveling the world. I've gotten to do that a lot over the past year and a half. I think it scares me because it's not necessarily stable. Past few months, I've really been trying to hone in on how can I try to be obedient to that calling I felt and still be realistic in also financially being stable. It started with me trying to make TikToks a little while ago, and it got to a point where it just didn't really feel completely like me. I think I've always loved the cinematic YouTube world more. Social media feels like just a place to get famous and make money. So I think I've also been trying to navigate that in like my heart posture. I don't want to just do it because I know that there is a lot of money in this industry. My main goal for sharing and having any certain kind of platform online is the fact that I have the ability to share the gospel and can do that in a creative way for it to touch just one person even. Like, that's worth it. I guess my dream right now, so to speak, has been to travel the world. The second thing has been creating photography, getting to photograph the nature itself. And then I also really love the print media aspect, so getting to sell artwork or just be able to encourage people through it and create travel videos that also just like show off the Lord's creation. Kind of been like where my mind is at with YouTube and with being a creator in general, and I think I'm extremely terrible at consistency, and that's maybe something I need to ask the Lord to help me out with a little bit better. I think that's always been the reason I love social media. Is I think when I think about having a platform and having a presence, I think it's just like such a cool way to open opportunities. You never really know how someone is more than just like who they are through a screen. And I think I'd always love more the fact that we can just share creativity through it. Working with brands to meeting people with similar stories. I made a list of all the brands that are like big dream brands. I thought I would just read my brands that I was writing down. First of all, camera brands. Just have such a love for technology and the way that cameras allow us to be able to be creative. Specifically Sony and Canon would be like absolute dream brands to work with. I'm filming on a Sony right now, but I do have 3 Canon cameras. Getting to show just how vital of a tool a camera can be to creating and fulfilling passion projects. Notion is one service online that I have loved being able to like organize my life into. Everything off of a Notion sheet right now. Pixieset is the service that I use for all of my photography needs. Been with them since 2020 and have never left their side. They've made the most insane improvements when I first started using them to now. So cool to have like grown up with them. I can't wait to see like how they continue to grow. They've only gotten better and better. Put DJI on here, again, another camera. I love their drones. I think their drones are so cool. Recently purchased a Mavic Mini Pro. It's been so cool to capture things from such a different angle. So looking into getting their action camera. So I do have DJI on there as well. I have a lot of fun ones, but I also have on here, one of my top ones is Disney World or Disney in general. I don't know how that would really fit in, but the creativity behind the entirety of the Disney franchise and company is just so inspirational. I mean, they really took all of their ideas and made them into realities. The detail is just so important to like the overall storytelling. I've always just been so crazed out by the way that Disney just immerses you. I'm just gonna do some honorable mentions that are kind of just like fun, really pertain to like things that I truly do use. Lego. I love Lego. I love the ability to build something with my hands and get to create really fun things. Barnes & Noble and Half Price Books. I have Walmart and Amazon. putting a shoot together or having a concept come to light. I feel like Amazon is obviously a huge one for getting things super quick and fast. And then I also have Alabaster. I have one right here. Alabaster has the Bible in these book formats that are beautiful, beautiful books. Beautiful visuals in here to go alongside the chapters and verses. I think this is such a cool way to bring the gospel into a creative space. I've always thought it'd be very cool to work with a company like Alabaster. Hosanna Revival as well. I think my last 3 Bibles that I've had are from Hosanna Revival. I've always said Brevite and Violet May, 2 camera bag companies. Brevite is like travel camera bags, and Violet May is my wedding photography camera bag. I love both of them for different reasons, to work with a, again, camera accessory or camera like company. And who knows any of that will even happen, or if like that's what I'm feeling led towards. But I just wanted to like say it now in a video that might be able to be stitched one day when I'm like working with those people. I think that would be so cool. It's just kind of my brands that I've kind of thought of. There's so many what ifs. I feel like I just need to let go of that. I think that's really all I was gonna say. I really just want to get back into the YouTube space. Maybe people out there that do want to, I don't know, just like watch the journey of what the Lord is going to do through these videos. I'm excited to see where it leads. It's never too late to start. That's my video. I'm also currently staring at my picture that Bro, Siri, we don't need you right now. Okay. I hope you follow along and subscribe. If you want to stick around for the potential of me building my Instagram up, then you can also follow me at Leah G. Davies. I've been staring at a picture of Mount Rainier that I took when I was there last year. I feel like I need to show you guys what I'm staring at so you can understand how like, oh, I love it so much. And it feels very fitting. It almost just feels like so perfect to like see that as I've been talking, like get to imagine what it would be like getting to go back to these kind of places, getting to talk to a camera and show off the Lord's creation. Hope you'll stick along the way. Yeah, I guess that's it for now. So, see ya.